What is going on, guys? Today we have news that Isaiah Thomas and Norvel Pelle are both signing 10-day contracts, and Thomas is going to the Pelicans while Norvel Pelle is going to the New York Knicks. So today we're going to be discussing about what will Isaiah Thomas's role be with the New Orleans Pelicans and what will Norvel Pelle's role be with the New York Knicks. But before I get into today's video, make sure to subscribe if you're new, like this video for the YouTube algorithm to spread it out to more people and show your support to the channel. And now let's get into today's video. So now let's talk about the New Orleans Pelicans signing Isaiah Thomas to a 10-day contract. So this is great news for NBA fans that Isaiah Thomas is finally having a chance to play in the NBA once again. But there are a few main problems that do not make sense with this Isaiah Thomas connection with the New Orleans Pelicans. One of the reasons that this trade does not make sense for the Pelicans is that they have so many guards right now. They have Josh Hart, they have Lonzo Ball, they have Kira Lewis Jr., Eric Bledsoe, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And adding another guard in Isaiah Thomas just doesn't make sense for the team. And so far, the New Orleans Pelicans are the 12th seed in the Western Conference. So the Pelicans are a rebuilding team and do not look like they're going to make the playoffs this season. And adding a 32-year-old Isaiah Thomas just does not make sense for the team right now. So obviously this is just a 10-day contract. So this still might mean that the Pelicans are just signing anyone, not to play them, but just to sign them to complete the 14-man roster. But if the Pelicans would end up keeping Isaiah Thomas and giving him quality minutes, this might mean that they really want to make the playoffs. Another potential reason that they might have signed Isaiah Thomas is because they have a very injured team right now, especially Lonzo Ball. And Zion Williamson, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart have all been sidelined with their injuries. So if this was a healthy roster, I don't see where Isaiah Thomas could get quality minutes from. They would have to cut minutes from Kira Lewis Jr. or Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And I don't really think I see them doing that. If the Pelicans are really trying to make the playoffs, signing Otto Porter Jr. or a 3-and-D wing type of player from the buyout market would be a great option. But now that we got that part of the news out of the way, now let's talk about the Norvel Pelle signing with the New York Knicks. So since the Knicks have signed Norvel Pelle to a 10-day contract, I believe that this is a great move for the organization. This signing will provide some big man depth for the Knicks following Mitchell Robinson's surgery earlier this week. Pelle only appeared in 4 NBA games this season with the Kings and the Nets. Pelle has been COVID testing for the Knicks this week, and he could become available for tomorrow's game against the Pistons. It is still unclear what role Pelle will have with the Knicks, since the Knicks currently have Nerlens Noel and Taj Gibson playing the center position. But he will definitely play in games if Noel or Gibson are going to be injured. Last season, Norvel Pelle averaged 1.5 blocks per game in 10 minutes per game with the 76ers. So he's definitely proven to be a great shot blocker and a great rim protector. The Knicks definitely need as much defense as they can get with Mitchell Robinson's injury, and Pelle will definitely provide that. And the Knicks still have one roster spot remaining, so they can try to get a 3-and-D wing like an Otto Porter Jr. and offer him a starting position like I mentioned in my previous video. And I believe that these would be very successful acquisitions from the buyout market for the New York Knicks. So let me know what you guys think about these signings for the Pelicans and the Knicks. It was KNYT here and I'm out. Peace.